Well, this has really been screwy. Hopefully this one works now. I see some people are coming in. Hello, hello. Sorry this has been screwy. I'm still learning this OBS system. It's not been easy. Yeah, to Pluto. That just tells you how delayed I am. I'm about 15 seconds delayed from the comments. Also sounds like my microphone's echoey. No, it's not going to stay down. Meta wants to come back. It's not gonna be down for a long time. Got a few viewers in here, not many comments though. Looks like we're looking at Shiba right now. Well, I know we're looking at Shiba. I wish this chart went back further than just when they started covering it. Unfortunately, it does not. So we have very little data to go off of. Yeah, I'm looking at my retirement plan too. I got 150 million Shiba Inu. I've had it for quite some time. Get TradingView, huh? Actually, I do have another one. It's called Trade Station. I wonder if that one has it. Let's see here. Hmm. Nope, they don't cover it. That's all right. Well, it looks like it might have calmed down. I was trying to get a live going while it was being active and everything was screwing with me. That's all right. Let's hang out for a little while. How many people do you got in here? I see 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 current viewers. Yeah, let's go Shiba to the moon. I hope. When Meta hits 100, party at George's house. That would be awesome. I bet you he's got a huge house. Actually, you know what? You know what? I take that back. He may not have a huge house. I bet you he's a humble man. He's probably got a modest house. Who's bringing the sushi? Yeah. Let's look at Meta. We're sitting here. Let's look at Meta. I don't like any fish, really, in all honesty. Wow, so it looks like we hit a spot. Where was it at here? About $4.15, $4.16 right here. That was pretty awesome. I called out $4.20 was absolutely a doable point, and it did. Oh yeah, this 405 drop right here, that's all that was a stop loss. This was a major stop loss hunt because you could tell because it shot straight back up. And I'll bet you it triggered them. There was probably stop losses like crazy right here at 420. You know, this was a very crucial level of support and resistance for us for a little bit of time. So yeah, I'd be willing to bet. I wish I had some dry powder to buy some more. I have crypto cash that I can buy with. I don't trade on Webull, my cryptos. I'm just showing you this on Webull because Crypto.com doesn't have quite as good of a... sorry, I got an itchy back. Crypto.com doesn't have quite as good of a platform to look at it at. So I use Webull. It looks nicer on here for my cryptos. Let's go back to Shiba. So, when Meta hits 100, we're going to Smokey's house, huh? I don't know. I don't have a big one. It's a small house. So, obviously I'm feeling a lot better today. There's been a lot of people that sent me out some well wishes, and I do appreciate it. It was awesome. Everybody showed their love. That's great. That's what the community is all about. I got that Johnson & Johnson shot, and I put a video out there showing what it was like. That shot sucked, guys. It made me feel like crap all day yesterday, all night. I was hard to sleep. I tossed and turned. But in the end, I wound up going to bed. I got up this morning feeling okay. Went to work. Worked all day. Came home. I'm feeling pretty good now, obviously. So, yeah. A block party. Heck yeah, we'll do a block party. Oh, I did. I did. Yeah. So how's about this Shiba run today, guys? I'm at work today, and I'm sitting there. My phone starts going crazy. I bought in at Shiba long time ago, back at the initial run-up. What was that, in May or something like that? Right before that. I bought in. It shot up. I sold off. And in fact, it went up to the levels that we're seeing now, that 35, 4 zeros and 3.5. It went all the way up to there. I sold off right around that 28 mark. I figured 30 would have been the bounce off, which I'm not complaining. I made a ton of money on that one. And then bought it back down in the... Oh, shoot. I'd have to go to my crypto.com to find out. I'll do it on my phone, so that way I don't lag my computer down. Oh, geez. It's taking forever. $2,122 level. That was my buy-in, the initial time, and I've bought in several times since then, averaging up. And I'm currently sitting at, it looks like it's not much higher than that, about 22, because I bought recently. So yeah, and I'm at 150 million, looking for a nice little run up. Now it does look like we just broke down below this, but you'll notice I've tossed a few levels of support and resistance up here. These are just key levels that it's bounced off of recently and in the past. This did have a run up. Let's bring up the 30-minute chart. Not too terribly long ago, doing the same exact thing. Is it on this one? Is it on the Webull chart? It is. There it is. Okay, so right here. This was the run up. Right here. Oh, add a 0 onto what I had. Hold on. Yeah, because I'm in way back here, I think. Where's this at? Yeah, this is just the other day. Yeah, I'm in way back here. They don't even have it on here on Webull. That's what I don't like about this. Somebody said Coinbase has it. I got to find that. Hold on. Let's find Coinbase. Let's open up a new window. Coinbase, huh? I don't like Coinbase. There's been a lot of scandalous stuff. But I'll look at their charts. I'm not doing all that. Ah, there we go. All right, so let's go back a year. And here we are. This is the initial run up here. I was actually in way back here, and I watched it run all the way up to here, and I sold off right in this area here. And I bought it back in when it came down into this area. So this is where I got it at. Hang on. I got to go to my crypto.com, the actual site, and I can't do that with you guys on here because my app sucks. Screw it. I'll figure it out, and I'll tell you in my next video. I'm not doing that with you guys on here. That's a little bit personal. I still got some chatters in here. Seems like my chat stalled. Yeah, I say it's still good to add more Shiba. I mean, as of right now, it's currently pulling back to a level of support. Earlier today, it was at a really good level. Honestly, I didn't expect for this major of a run-up today, in all honesty. That was pretty good. I think there was some sort of conversation on YouTube with Musk or something like that. I don't know. Could have been fake, could have been real. But yeah, that's basically when I saw this all start running up. So, but yeah, it's still a good time to buy, but ultimately I would wait for a little bit more of a pullback. Maybe even back towards this level here at that 32. I'm not going to guarantee you it's going to. It did just break down below my level here, but this is just the 1 minute chart, so it's not long. Stake on Shiba swap. Don't know much about the sheep. I'm just looking at the chart. Holding 50 mil. Take a look at Froggy. What's Froggy, Ryan? Can I look at it on Weeble? Because nothing else seems to be working right now. Unfortunately, when you have children and they like to stream and watch videos and YouTube and stuff online at the same time as their dad's trying to do it, it makes it really hard to look at other things. Talking about this frog? No. Does anybody know why Weeble does that? It adjusts your chart every time you go away from it. Oh, so guys, any questions? Anything we want to talk about? Any concerns, comments? Just want to hang out and bullshit? Try it again. Let's get a... See if we can get this to work. F-R-O-G-E. Ah, there it is. All right, so as far as it goes with Meta, yeah, I think it's going to be a solid bounce, basically. I think we saw, here, let's go over to the chart. See what I mean every time? Screws with me, man, Weeble. All right, so first thing in the morning, we saw a stop loss hunt. That first bar right there was a major, major stop loss hunt. I think that happened off of the news that had came out. They were trying to basically scare people, yeah, it worked. It worked. It scared a lot of investors off. They thought that this was going to be a corporate takeover and this, that, and the other. And in all honesty, I don't think it is. That 13D that came out, as far as so far I can tell, it is absolutely just the conversion of the MMATF over to the MMAT. But these people held a lot of shares beforehand. Now, I'm digging into the factors of whether they are a long-term relation of the company. Maybe they've been a holder and investor for many, many years. That's all stuff that's hard to find out, in just a quick glimpse. But ultimately, yeah, I think that's all that this initial thing was. First in the morning, this dip off right here. But you'll notice, I mean, once we came down below that 420, I was hoping 420 would have been the catch, but it was not. Because that's my line. That's my spot, right? But oh well. Came up off of it and just steady trend up. And it was great volume. In fact, here, let's go over here to the quotes. We saw 11, almost 12 million in volume overall, and that's including the after hours. So that's nothing to complain about after seeing 7 and 4 and 5 and all that other stuff. That's nothing to complain about at all. I think that was a great rebound. It's going to show the strength of Meta, and I think definitely next week is going to be great. So, and Andy, as far as it goes with retesting 405, always remember, the stock market is a funny, fickle thing. It can always retest. And yeah, it can happen anytime. It's not like we're a million miles away. If we were to go and blow this up, and I always say, look at a longer perspective. If you blow it up, and of course pull all of our lines out of there because you can't see anything, it sure as heck doesn't look like we've done much of anything, right? I mean, this is only a few months' time. So the little pullbacks we've seen are really minor in the macros perspective. And that's why I always tell you guys, when in doubt, zoom out. If you get really close, you can see your jump up. There was a great recovery. It showed that the buying pressure stepped in. It showed that people found value where it dipped down to, and they thought it was a great, great buy, and they bought in. Also, you'll notice that 50-day MA is getting ready to hook over that 200-day. That's very bullish. I've got 3,000 Meta right now, guys. I would have loved to have picked up more, but unfortunately the dry powder is a little low right now. In fact, it's non-existent. 420. I'd say let's play a drinking game. Every time I say 420, we could take a drink, but we'd all get drunk really fast, and I don't drink too much, so yeah. Oh, so Benny stock, yeah, BENE. Man, if you got dry powder, I hear Monday's going to be really fun. Something about it's another one of those Trump SPAC stocks, something like that. So, not bored enough. You didn't have to retract your message. I got to read it. Unless you meant more. I think I'm going to pull up my phone to read the messages. It seems to be easier that way. Trying to read them over here on this screen while we look at the stock. I'll go back over to Shiba, see if it's doing it. Hey, looky there. Shiba's got another green bar happening. Let's put our lines back up. I'd love to see Shiba move up above that 0.0000, maybe one more 0.35. That'd be fantastic. So as far as I know, that's basically its highest point is like that 0.5, something like that, 3.5, something like that. I have 1,000 in Shiba. Oh, wow, thanks. Not bored enough. Holy crap, thank you. You never needed, but I always appreciated. I have 1,000 Sheeb. Is that enough to retire in 2022? I don't know. Do you have 1,000 Sheeb itself or $1,000 in Sheeb? Because 1,000 Sheeb itself to retire would have to go pretty high. I have, like I said, 150 million Sheeb. Oh, gotcha. I'll joke with you. It's on Prague. Thoughts on Prague? I'm actually in Prague. Let's pull Prague up. Maybe. BROG. All right. See, you guys see what I'm talking about? Every time I change the chart, it doesn't seem to matter what it's doing. It always goes to some goofy ass thing here. So, as you can see, I'm in Prague. I've been in Prague for quite a while. I've been at $1.75, $1.73, something like that. Um, Ultimately, I've got 150 as a bottom out point. This is my stop loss. I do set stop losses on stocks that I'm not convicted in. If it hits $1.50 again, I'm out. I'm out of there like a fat kid in dodgeball. All right. No offense to the fat kids that are fast. What's up, Dom? The Rock is here. It's not The Rock. He is a rock. Identifies as a rock. Oh, boy. Anyway, as far as Prague goes, back to that. I'm looking for another test of $3.55. A lot of people are a little bit scared because, again, they never zoom out. If you zoom out and look at the history of Prague, it has many run-ups and then consolidations and pullbacks before it makes another run-up. So in the last two run-ups, it consolidated back and basically traded sideways. This one, unfortunately, was a downward trend, but if you remember correctly, we had a lot of downward action throughout the week on a lot of the meme stocks. But it still held a steady trend, just retracing back to its initial run-up. I think we have a chance of seeing another run-up with Prague. In fact, let me just adjust this line a bit here and extend it. I think we have the chance of seeing another run-up with Prague in the near future. That's right, rock. Yeah, Benny, I agree. So Bene. Again, this is speculative, super speculative. It shot up to $19 yesterday before it settled back down at 12:42 in the after hours. I think 11:69 is what it closed at, 12:42 in the after hours. Yeah. So it had a major run up. It really did. But again, there's a lot of following on this. A lot of people are talking about it on Reddit, on Stock Twits, on Twitter. It's a major talk. And yeah, I think this could see another run up. Now, again, don't take this, take this with a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor. I just do see more upside. Don't go selling your meta off or any of your conviction plays off to jump into this, because always remember that anything can run at any time. So if you were to sell off your meta in the morning, just as an example, and try to jump in on this thing at $12.42, even though it could be higher or lower when the market opens on Monday. But if you were to do that, and Meta starts to run, now you've just lost all of the monies that you could have potentially made on Meta, and more than likely, all you did was chase a run up, and it's just going to dump out on you. So that's the one thing I say about this type of thing, especially when you saw a major run up the day before. And if you look at this shadow, that's a big shadow showing that there was a lot of selling pressure right here. Pump and dump is another term for it. That's a key pump and dump right there. But again, if I had extra funds just laying around, I would be willing to risk it a little bit, setting a probably 20% stop loss to ultimately, give myself a safe cushion, a place where it'll pull me out so I don't lose too much. Yeah, Prague is 67% short interest here. Let's pull up the Ortex data. This might slow us down a bit. Oh, I wish I could give you daily videos on Prague like I do MMAT. Um, Guys, it is really hard for me to do MMAT videos every single day. Always keep in mind, I work a full-time job, and when I say full-time job, I don't mean an 8-hour a day job. I'm up at 5:30 a.m., I'm at work at 7, and I'm out of there at 6. I put an 11-hour day in every single day. Not to mention I come home, cook dinner sometimes when my wife has to work late. I help the kids with whatever homework need to be helped with. Do the typical dad stuff. And then I come up here and I get my research done to push out a meta video for you guys. I mean, heck, I didn't even know about this Squid Games until the other day. That's how behind I am. Yeah, so Bene has warrants, and that's one thing I've been interested in learning about is warrants. Oh, hang on, Prague, real quick. We were here. So showing you Prague, 66% estimated short interest, currently showing 67.5% of the free float is shorted. That's insane. Current cost to borrow max is at 300%. And I promise you all this is going to change again probably Monday. It's probably going to be a lot higher than that. All of this will update Monday morning. That one there. Bene warrants. Safe Moon. Wow. So I haven't heard that name in a long time. Yeah, give me a second. Bene warrants. Bene warrants. I don't know enough about them to be a judge, but again, this was another. I know they run with the stock, but you can get them a lot cheaper, so it's like a lot safer of a bet. It's a lower cost bet. And right now they're currently sitting at 275. This may be another option for anybody who's familiar with warrants or comfortable with them. I am not familiar with them. Maybe I'll buy one or two of them since they're so cheap and just learn. That's always a great way for me to learn. I'm a hands-on kind of guy. Rock, Safe Moon doesn't suck. Actually, it has sucked since I bought it. Easy on the band hammer today too, bud. Rock is my band hammer. He'll get the FUD out, the shills out in a heartbeat. But this is hang out and chill with Uncle Smokey Day, so we're good. It's a process to sell. It is a freaking process to sell. So Safe Moon. I bought Safe Moon when you had to have a trust wallet. However, you do not need a trust wallet now, as far as I know. They've got their own thing going on. I have been looking to convert. I have got probably a bajillion Safe Moon. I bought into it brand spanking new. We're talking a week old. That's when I bought it. And yeah, I missed the big pump run up. But I bought a whole bunch more since then. I still buy it on a regular basis. $5 here, $10 there. Got 25 people in here. 8 likes. 27. All right. I bought SafeMoon a long time ago. Like I said, I know it's not an old coin. It's only about 8 months old. It made the initial pop. So when I first bought it, I put $20 into it just to figure out how to use the Trust Wallet. And then that bought me like 100 million or something like that. It was insane. And then the run up happened. I wasn't paying any attention to it at all. I was just, was trying things out. And then it came down. So I'm like, oh, well, this has potential. And then I put $100 into it. And then I put another $150 into it. Then $500 into it. And then one day I decided, okay, I'm going to go ahead and put 1,000 into it. This is going to run. So I think I'm sitting on like $1.5 billion SafeMoon, something like that. I'm not joking. I got a lot. So about that whole all my money disappeared thing, I had that same thing happen on my crypto.com wallet, my DeFi wallet. So that can actually happen on any of them. You have to really be careful when you do transfers on your crypto wallets. You have to make sure that you have every single key keyed in correctly, or it is gone, baby. 600 million is nice. I think if SafeMoon ever plateaus, if it ever starts doing something, I think its utility could be there. Um, but and from what I understand, it's got low gas fees, so that's super important. Again, I'm not a huge crypto person. I don't know a whole lot about it. I go off of what I hear. So yeah. I figure if with 1 billion, 1.5 billion coins, something like that, if it ever just even hits a half a penny, I'm set. All right, what do we want to talk about next? What's our next stock we're going to talk about? It's like people want to hear stocks. Let's talk stocks. Let's talk stocks and crypto. Let's go back to Shiba. Let's see what it's doing. Did it do anything good? No. Oh, holy crap. Look at that. It made a really nice pullback. See that 32 pullback? I was just saying I would wait for it to make a pullback towards that 32 range. It made that pullback. If anybody was able to get in, that was a great point. Look at that. Look at that bounce and run. See there? Let's close her in. This would be a great pullback zone right here. This 32 even would be really nice. I want to know the next Trump stock before it runs. So as of right now, it looks like it's going to be BENE. And there's actually another one that I heard about. Let me see if I can figure that one out real quick. CSTR, something like that. Hang on. I searched it earlier, I believe. I'm looking up that stock for you guys. Sorry, I'm not trying to be quiet. Um, I'm not seeing it. I know I saw it earlier. Oh, maybe this is it here. PHUN. Yeah, that was interesting too. So both the PHUN, DWAC, all of them, kind of ran crazy. They were all Trump stocks. That Trump SPAC stuff, I guess, being supported by all that. Um, yeah, this isn't the one. I can't find it now. Oh well. ZGYH, you think, is the next Trump stock to run? Possible. So the main reason why I think Benny can still run, and take this for what it is, but as far as I know, the CEO of Benny is also the CEO of DWAC. So there's obviously a direct link between them. So I definitely can see that being the next big one. Yeah, no, you're right. DWAC is, as far as I know, the Trump SPAC. The rest of them are speculation. I don't really know. Like I said, though, however, BENE, they're the same CEO. That's what I'm under the understanding of. So there's a really good chance that that's going to be a huge mover. I don't know about the ZGYH, but let's find out. You know what? Let's do some research. Let's do some research, guys. This is the best part about being live. We are going to do some research. DWAC stock. Who's the CEO? CEO. Patrick Orlando, huh? Okay, so we got Patrick Orlando, BENE, CEO, not P. Yeah, no clue. It says here Tom Bene. Trying to figure this stuff out. No, that says there he stepped down as the president and CEO. Oh, here's Seeking Alpha. All right, same CEO as DWAC. This stock is going parabolic. So Patrick Orlando, the CEO of DWAC, as well as the CEO of Bene. There you go. So that's confirmation there. I don't know about the other one. Let's look up the other one. Whoa, everybody's getting to see all my information there. Let's look that up now. Back to Google. What was that other one? ZGYH. ZGYH CEO. Patrick Orlando. Well, what do you know? Somebody's got it. Andy, good job, bud. So that is also the same exact CEO. So let's see what ZGYH is. We're testing that 3294 line again I got there, which basically is 33. Bouncing off of it again on Sheeb. ZGYH. Yeah, we got Panthac Callus up there too. He's the one who said it as well. ZGYH. Looks like it had a big run up too. I would really love to know why Webull does this. So yesterday it ran to 13, from 10.26 to 13. That is really not that impressive. I mean, it is, but it's not that impressive. I could foresee this still having a lot of gas in the tank, and it did a full retracement. If this is going to have the hype that DWAC or Fun had, PHUN, I could definitely foresee that ZGYH being the next big one. Let's see here. Any other stocks we want to talk about real quick? Toss some stuff up there. I got looks like I got about 26 people in here. It's not a whole lot. It's actually my lowest views ever. But not looking to have a whole lot. This is a test thing. I was trying to just get out here, have a little bit of fun, trying to figure out how to do live streams. Am I only into stocks that run on hype? Absolutely not. In fact, I am starting to hate hype stocks. over the course of the last month, I've lost quite a bit of money on them. So they've been really hard to judge, really hard to read lately. The volatility's been wackadoodle, and so I'm trying to get away from them. I'm thinking about moving a lot of my money over towards some leap options, which is basically where you buy way out expiration dates, way far in the money, and just let them print money for you. GMG. Let's look at it. What's GMG? Is it traded on the NASDAQ? GMG. TXVX. Any long-term divvy stocks? Well, I'll tell you one long-term stock I was in love with, and I was a dummy for getting out of it. It was a stock that I was able to swing trade like crazy, and that was Ford. There for the longest time, it bounced between $9 and $12 religiously. In fact, I made quite a bit of money on it over the last several years. But it didn't do that so much lately. In fact, with that new electric car stuff, if I'm not mistaken, it made a really nice spike that I missed out on. Hey, my own fault though, right? So GMG, I'm in the 5-minute. Let's go to the daily. Let's see what's been happening. How long has this been around? Not too terribly long, huh? Now this doesn't look like it's traded on the NASDAQ. Am I correct in saying that? Okay, so it's AU. Okay, so yeah, it's not something you're going to be able to trade regularly. However, I want to look into the tech. I'd want to do some DD on the company before I made any major investment in it. However, it's a good price. It looks like it's flagging. It's got a good movement since its inception. It's basically been upward trend. Let's see here. Go from here. I mean, that's great. In all honesty, any stock that can move like that from the time it starts that's not a problem at all in my eyes. I think I need to learn how to better word my my titles for my videos, so that way when it's more inviting. We're going to talk about stocks, not just hang out with Uncle Smokey. Everybody thinks we're going to sit here and burn one. I can't. I'm in the house. It's too cold outside too, to take the computer and stuff out there. Oh man, a Tesla person. I wish I jumped on that boat. You want to know what other boat I missed? Bitcoin. But I bet you almost every one of us in here said that. I'd love to have hit that boat. So I'm supposed to be going to this Halloween party here shortly. A buddy of mine's having. I'm going to have to cut it short here pretty quick. But it's been fun hanging out with everybody. I'm going to hang out for probably another 15 minutes or so. Hey, bye, John John. I haven't seen you in a while. HCMC. Yeah, I've heard of HCMC. Oh, sorry. Got to readjust here. HCMC. 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 Or HC. Not H. Yeah, HCMC. HCMC. All right, so looks like back. What was this? What am I on? I'm on the day chart. Day chart. Back in March. No. February, it had a huge pump to 0.0065. This is that one that isn't it? Aren't they like waiting on like a lawsuit or something? So as far as I keep, I want to stress to people when it comes down to missing out on things, you're not missing anything. Um, there's always another play. I say that all the time. There's always the next play. It's not a matter of luck. Um, I get up every morning very early. Like I said, 5:30 every day. First thing I do is I look at my Webull app. I look at my Thinkorswim app, and I look at the volatility movements. I look at the stocks and what they're doing. Um, I've got a couple of people I listen to in the morning. They break down what I can't see, because when I first get at work, I've just got an earpiece in my ear and I can listen. And they're talking about the stocks. Now, when I'm able to day trade, which I have not been able to do for quite some time now, just because of, again, I got into all the hype stocks and I was playing and I wasn't paying enough attention and lost. But when I was day trading, that's how I would do it. I would get up really early and I would check for the runners of the day, and I would just trade the VWAP. So if you want to find your next runner, the best thing I'm going to tell you is don't try and find a runner. Find something that's going to work off of the VWAP, the volume weighted average price. It's something that you could pull up on your Webull app, on your Thinkorswim app, on your Robinhood app, on any app. It's an extremely useful tool when it comes to trading during the day, making money. And always remember that you're subject to only so many day trades if you don't have a $30,000 account or you're not trading a cash account. Cash accounts, as far as I know, can trade day trade as much as they want. Yeah, next 2 months is good for MMAT. Oh, well, while we got some people in here, looks like our viewers have increased. While we got some people in here, I just want to cover this. I've got my vaccine, as we've covered. I'm going to AWE, guys. In fact, my eldest son is going to get vaccinated. He was an anti-vaxxer, but he wants to go to California, so he's going to go get vaccinated. I believe this coming up week, and he's coming with me. He wants to be my cameraman, so it's going to be a lot of fun. AWE, here we come. I don't know who else is going to be there. I don't know what's going on. I just know Meta's going to be there. We're going to have a booth there. It's in the main hallway. We're a gold level sponsor, so that's pretty awesome. I'm going to go try and rub some elbows with some bigwigs. CIDM. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. That's a good looking chart, babe. Oh, yeah. Whew. Wow. All right. So, guys, check this out. Wow. Get up here. Yeah, that's a nice chart. Can't get it to come up. Stupid thing ain't working right. Let's just do this. Yeah, that's nice. DWAC is the one and only until TMTG IPOs. Yeah, when does that happen? And you got any info on when that TMTG IPOs? I can look it up real quick if needs be. So DWAC does have warrants? Ah, but the Bob Ross channel. Ah. Today we're going to paint a tree. It's not going to be an ordinary tree. This tree is going to have brush strokes that are very tree-like. Happy trees, man. Trying to find that other one. It was TMTG. That's what it was. TMTG. What is that? TMTG, Trump Media and Technology Group. Wow, got some Trump fans in here. Hey, don't get me wrong. I'm a fan myself. I just don't talk politics. I do that on purpose. It's never a good idea to talk politics, especially when you're going up against an unarmed man. I'm the unarmed man. Happy trees, man. All right, guys. So let's see here. Any other stocks we want to talk about real quick before I shut this guy down? It's a Trump and dump play. You know what? That's fine. LCID, Lucid Motors. Ooh, now that is a hold play, guys. I hold Lucid in my retirement account. Now, that is the one thing I will never, ever touch is my retirement account. I got friends that have said, hey, why don't you pull that out of there? No way. That's your guarantee in life, guys. I've got a couple of different IRAs, 401ks, things like that. So, all right. So, Lucid Motors. This was the February run-up. Of course, this was one of the meme stocks. Now, it has, in my opinion, Lucid Motors has dropped its meme status. Reason why I say that is they're a very well-off company as far as I know. They've got proof of concept. They've got stuff rolling off the assembly line. So, yeah, I don't think it's no longer a meme stock per se. I want to say it's more of a stable stock. In fact, it's showing its stability right down here. What is that? $16 is basically its lowest level, and it's holding strong. Just came off of that. We're right in the middle of the RSI. I mean, everything looks good. In fact, with a little bit of PR, something good happening, I could foresee Lucid easily getting to that $65 mark. And in fact, nobody ridicule me for it, please, but I think Lucid could be Tesla's next big competitor. Yeah, lots of people lost money on DWAC. Anybody who was trying to buy that DWAC during that major run up, I mean, it hit $175. It got halted 54,000 bajillion times. I know it was an exaggeration, but I'm good for them. So yeah, BBIG thoughts. Whew. I don't even want to talk about BBIG. I hate that big bearded bitch. She owes me so much money. Right, Rock? Revivin is going to IPO. As you can tell, I'm behind on the chats. My for some reason my stream is lagged about 15 seconds or so behind you guys, so I'm actually having no problem reading the chats. You guys are actually probably going, "What the hell is he talking about?" So as far as it goes with BBIG, I heard a rumor, something about this could be another big Trump thing. Listen, I'm not even going to put that basket out there. It's BBIG is its own little thing. It's I hope a lot of retail isn't getting screwed right now. That's all I have to say. Yeah, that's it. There's been a lot of fuckery on behalf of the company. All right, so luckily it wasn't a huge stream today. I appreciate everybody who stopped in. Um, I really do. This is a great opportunity for me to try this out. Hopefully, next time I get to stream, it's going to, be faster and more up to date. Maybe I need to update my router again. I don't know. I'll figure this out. Anyhow, yeah. That's all I got for today, guys. Just always remember I'm not a financial advisor, and I did not give you any financial advice. I just talked about a few key stocks, and we bullshitted today. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy that Halloween party. Thanks, Andy. It's mainly for the kids, but I'm gonna go have a little bit of fun. BBIG will have a better week this week. Tide ratio should be announced. I hope so, Rock. If that ratio doesn't come out, I'm gonna go find somebody. Anyway, and I'm really hoping for a good ratio. I don't want none of this bullshit stuff like Gree. Another stock that owes me a lot of money. Peace.